Chicago-based Maya Harper and her husband Cal are seeing a marital counselor for infidelity, and his extremely overbearing mother Azalea Maya says that Cal feels guilty since Azalea has cancer and he lost his job 8 months ago. At a restaurant to celebrate the matriarch's birthday, the older woman tirelessly undercuts her. Azalea loudly suggests that she will get Cal married again and introduces Maya to Cal's friend Jenna and declares that she wishes that Jenna was her daughter-in-law. Maya's brother-in-law, Assistant District Attorney Ray Hawthorne, loudly declares he must unload paintings his wife Charlize got from charismatic artist Zaire Malloy as he is set to prosecute him for murdering his girlfriend Heidi. Maya is a defense lawyer who Zaire approaches to take on his case. Not respecting boundaries, he barges into her law offices without an appointment to convince her. Zaire insists that Ray hates him but claims he doesn't know why. Maya promises to look over his case and get back to him. Maya is conflicted as Ray is her brother-in-law, then Cal sees her reading Zaire's file and demands she not take it. Maya points out he's been unemployed 8 months, so has no leverage in stopping her from taking the case. Not only did Cal lose his job as an anesthesiologist due to drug and alcohol abuse, but Maya gives Ray money each month to help pay for insurance-less Azalea's cancer treatments. Maya says that they are behind almost all bills including the mortgage and the car payments. Maya says that Zaire's case will pay her enough to get them through the next few months. She gives him the option to let her consider Zaire's case or tell his unemployment secret to his family, so he backs off. To avoid the paparazzi that plague him, Maya visits Zaire in his loft artist studio. He tells her about his relationship with Heidi, a Mexican he met waiting tables in Italy. Zaire was there on vacation. They had an intense 6 months which abruptly ended when she vanished. Maya shares with Zaire the overwhelming case the prosecution has against him, including copious amounts of blood that match Heidi's type, skull fragments, and her DNA. When she presses him to explain it, it upsets him. Maya goes on to show Zaire a video message by Heidi, supposedly fearing he might kill her, and finally mentions a $3 million life insurance policy. Both of these he finds ludicrous. Azalea and the rest of the family swarm in on Maya to openly pressure her to not take on Zaire's case, as Ray has decided to run for mayor. This solidifies her determination to defend him. After a conversation between Maya, Ray, and the judge Marvo Brodan who will oversee the case, he allows for both Ray and Maya to be involved. Maya meets with her private investigator friend Jimmy, Ronrico Lee. Jimmy treats Maya like a sister and is the one who told Maya about Cal's substance abuse, before he was fired. Maya gets him to question Zaire and he concurs that he can't read him either. Zaire claims that Heidi never told him about her family in Mexico. Jimmy insinuates that Zaire sexually abused another one of his exes, gagging her, spitting on her, biting her nipples, choking her and causing her pain, but Zaire is calm and says that she liked it, and did the same things to him as she was a sexually insatiable woman. Zaire says that when it went too far, he ended things with her. He claims that he never did those things with Heidi. Jimmy continues to Mexico to research Heidi. He cannot find any birth records for a girl named Heidi. Meanwhile, as her marriage with Cal starts to fizzle out, Maya starts to find herself attracted to Zaire. Maya questions Zaire about prosecution witness Renee. Zaire claims that Ren gave her his big break in the art world without even looking at his paintings. It was clear what she wanted, and when he wanted to end things, she got bitter. Over several sessions, Zaire tries to seduce Maya. Maya and Zaire sleep together after she is mistakenly led to believe by Jimmy that Cal is seeing another woman, when he was actually visiting Azalea at a hotel room where she is recovering from chemotherapy. Disgusted with herself, Maya announces to Zaire that she's passing him to another lawyer. Distraught, Maya tells Jimmy, who convinces her to talk with the prosecution's character witness against Zaire. The Evervine Gallery owner Renee, Angela Robinson, is the older woman who'd discovered him. Maya is sickened upon hearing of how he seduced her, as it was exactly the same as with her. Maya confirms it upon discovering several portraits of other women under her own hanging above his bed. Maya quits as Zaire's lawyer as she finds a painting of Heidi, with a threatening message painted all over her face. This painting is enough to bury Zaire in prison. Needing to clear her head after being forced to confess to the affair to Cal in front of his family, Maya goes to the Dominican Republic and finds Heidi working as a maid at a resort. Although she can't get her to talk, Maya tries to contact Ray to get investigators to track her down and get Zaire out of jail, as he'd entered a plea bargain. Ray convinces Maya to return to his suburban Chicago home, where she gets a message from Jimmy revealing that Azalea was lying about having cancer. It turns out she and Ray cooked up a whole scheme against Zaire as he had an affair with Charlize. Azalea stabs Charlize dead, so Maya then hurries out of the house while being pursued by Ray and Azalea. She jumps into Ray's pickup truck, while Azalea gets on its hood. Maya kills her by crashing the pickup truck into a tree. Maya runs into Cal on the road, who she soon learns was also in on the scheme and plans to keep her in line through violence. She responds by unbuckling his seatbelt and making him drive into the path of a tractor-trailer truck, causing him to fly through the windshield and die. Ray is arrested and Zaire is exonerated. He publicly thanks Maya and privately asks to see her again, but she ignores him.
Please subscribe for more movie